everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to focus on productivity hacks during a quarantine. So as you know, it's lockdown 2020 and it's been about, I think, 8 weeks now. To be honest, I've lost count. But in this video, I'm going to share with you guys as a mom of 2. I'm currently on mat leave, but I also am working on side projects. There are goals, there are things that I want to accomplish throughout my day. So I'm going to share with you guys some hacks of mine, some tips of mine. I've also worked and also had to balance taking care of my daughter. And now I am taking care of 2 little ones when my husband's working from home. So I'm going to share with you guys some productivity hacks. If this is something you're interested, then keep on watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. A warm welcome to you guys if you guys are just joining for the first time. My name is Jeanne, Agius, your self-care coach, and this is the channel dedicated to prioritizing self-care in every aspect of our life so that we can feel and be the best version of ourselves. Like I mentioned in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about productivity hacks as a mom of 2 during quarantine lockdown 2020. So with all the chaos that's happening right now, we have a lot to juggle on our plate, and of course, before pre-quarantine 2020, we already have to juggle a lot. So how do you expect us now to throw into the equation of also managing, whether it be a full-time job, working on some side projects, juggling a million kids, or figuring out when to actually schedule in the chores that you've been meaning to do? So I'm going to share with you guys some productivity hacks and tips that hopefully that can help you guys survive and also thrive. So don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Don't forget to share my content. I really want YouTube to continue to share my video and so I can keep helping you guys. So without further ado, here goes. Productivity hack number 1 for me is to wake up really early. And that is to wake up before the sun rises. Yes, I know for some it might not be very doable, but to me, if I want to be able to get in that workout, be able to have that sacred sanctuary spot in my bathroom where I can do my face yoga, my steamer, all the things I want to do, I'm not going to be able to complete that when my kids are awake. Let's be real. As soon as they get up, I'm essentially all theirs. So in the morning is my sweet spot. That's what I like to call it. My golden magic hour in the morning where I get up really early. So that window is 4:30 to 6:30. That's 2 hours to myself of uninterrupted time. My husband does the exact same thing. He actually manages to wake up even earlier than me. We are both super productive and efficient together as a team as well. So it really helps to kind of reduce stress. It helps us plan our day. We feel like we are more efficient because we're not really fatigued because we have all this energy in us. So right now with the quarantine, I have to make sure that I get that uninterrupted time. And sometimes I might not be able to do that, but in the morning, when I do this, when I am able to get it in, I do something on YouTube, a video of a favorite influencer, and I'll put her on and do some of her workout, or I'll do insanity, or I'll do a little kickboxing. Any opportunity that I get to do, I will do it within my golden hour. I will make a hot cup of coffee, add some MCT oil, add whatever I want so that it can keep me full longer, and I can kind of do what I need to do, get energy without feeling hungry and fatigued. So waking up early in the day is perfect for me. I also write in my gratitude journal that I started writing the beginning of this year. So everything for me starts from a place of gratitude, and I am so blessed and happy about so many parts of my life right now. And even despite the fact that we are going through all these things right now, there is something that I want to focus on that I feel grateful about. And I think putting your pen to paper really lets you experience the positive emotions that it allows you to do, and that happens with journaling too. I also focus on a to-do list, so my 2 hours goes by so fast, but I'm only able to do that in the morning when the whole world's sleeping except for my husband, and I get uninterrupted time, and I can just be alone in my thoughts so that I can think and get clarity on what I need to do. So waking up early for me is my number one tip for you guys. So I'm a very schedule and routine individual. So I like to have my calendar blocked off with certain hours of the day where I know exactly what I'm doing. And I think that that's the most efficient for me because it takes the guesswork out. So like I mentioned, in the morning I wake up 4:30 to 6:30. I am working out, I'm getting ready, I'm putting light makeup on, and then the next block would be 6:30 to maybe 9:30, and that would be breakfast and playtime, and then 9:30 to 11:30 would be my son's first nap, and I might be doing individual play with my daughter, I might be hashing out some stuff, doing some cleanup things, and then the big golden window for me is 12:30 to 3 or 2:30, where I am aligning my kids' nap together, and they're both napping, and I'm here either taping a YouTube video or editing or cleaning or whatever project I might be working on. If I was working right now at this moment during this pandemic, then I would do the same thing. I would have different blocks of my day where I would schedule in calls, and that way I can ensure that I know exactly what I'm doing and it gets done. And if it doesn't, then I can know what is left to do so that I can schedule for my next block. Give or take, I am going to be off by half an hour here and there or so, and or if my kid does not have the naps coordinated, which sometimes they don't. But on certain days where I know for a fact that I'm taping, for example, I will just try really hard to make sure that I pick them up around the same time, put them down around the same time, and then they're aligned so that I can maximize my golden window of opportunity as much as possible. Technology can be the devil, and in the digital age that we are in right now, we are all victims of our phones, our iPads, you name it, I myself included. But I know how much time goes down the drain when I am just scrolling endlessly on Instagram or whatever social media platform I am on. So when I know that I have a golden block scheduled in my calendar, I remove my technology, I remove my phone, I put it in another room, I don't have it accessible, because then I won't be tempted to look at it. I won't be tempted to scroll endlessly. I won't stop, and then if anyone has ever done it before, you know you could really go deep in that rabbit hole and just scroll and scroll and scroll, and before you know it, my golden magic window is done. So I try to put my phone away in another room, and I really hammer out whatever work I need to do, and that way I'm not distracted and I can be as productive as possible. So I have a 28-month-old daughter and a 9-month-old son, and my daughter is starting to kind of understand things, so I have been putting her to work. That's right. Every opportunity I get, I'm gonna put her to work and start having her do some chores. So in the morning, if I make my banana pancakes, I have her crack the egg, I have her stir, I have her maybe look after Christian, make sure that he's not getting himself into danger, or we have these steps in our house. I wanna make sure that she knows that, brother, it's danger and not to go, or she immediately alerts me. So I train my kids to kind of get them cleaning or doing whatever chores possible so that they can help me and it could free up my time. Like I said, you want to do it all, but sometimes you might not be able to get a chance to do it all. So I'm gonna put my kids to work, and that's how I'm gonna buy more time into my day. The next one is more of a mindset game, and that is to accept the fact that you can't do it all. I know with Instagram, Facebook, all the things, we're all guilty of looking at other people's highlight reel and think that, wow, I'm really not doing enough. But a lot of people are only posting the good stuff, myself included. I'm not gonna post a story with my daughter crying and throwing a tantrum and sharing all this negative energy out there. I may tell you guys that she did throw a tantrum, but I'm not gonna put it out there on social media. And for my own personal reasons, for my own private protection of my daughter and my kids, I don't wanna put it out there. But that doesn't mean that I don't experience it. So you look at other people's stories and you think, wow, I am not doing enough. But trust me, You are all doing so much more than you think. You are stronger than you think. But you also have to accept the fact that you may not be able to do it all, and that from time to time you are going to have to ask for help. So my husband's very hands-on, and I let him. He does a lot of the cooking, and sometimes he'll prep for the week, or he'll do lunch and dinner or whatever it may be, and I'll do all the cleaning, and that's how what works in our house. So we divide and conquer. At the end of the day, do what you can and don't forget to ask for help. All right, so my last hack for you guys is that I multitask as much as I can. I try to stay present during specific windows of the day. So if I'm playing with my kids, I remove technology. If I am, doing story time and things like that, there are certain activities that I will not multitask. But whenever I get an opportunity to multitask, you better believe I will be multitasking. So I will put on a podcast. I will listen to my coaching, readings, videos, whatever I need to listen to while doing a mundane task. That might be mopping, cleaning, something like that, where I can kill two birds with one stone. In the morning, I like to actually put on a recording. I have required readings that I gotta keep up with. So I'll put that on in the background. I will do my workout. I'll do weights or something like that to get it going. So that's what I do in terms of how I multitask. And the same thing always happens for anything I'm doing. If I'm getting ready in the morning, I will put something on as well. I am always finding ways to do two things at one time so that I am the most efficient and productive as possible. That concludes the end of my video. I hope that this was very helpful. I hope that the hacks that I have integrated in my life is able to help you during this stressful time. It's already very stressful as a parent or a working individual during such a chaotic time in our lives. But please be kind to yourself. I always say this, we all have this plague where we want to do it all. And I know it is something that we feel like we are always comparing ourselves to others. So we need to work on our self-talk, and we need to remind ourselves that you are doing it all. In whatever capacity you're doing it at, you are doing it the best that you can. And whatever plans that you have in place for your day, if it really does get ruined or it doesn't fall the way that you want it to fall, be gentle and kind and know that you're doing your best, and accept the fact that you are still a super dad, a super mom, a super parent, a super worker. Whatever superpower you have, you can do it. And be kind, be gentle. So again, I hope this video was really helpful to you guys all. I wish you all the best during this time. If you guys have any questions, I will be happy to answer it. I work on individuals one-on-one as well, so hit me up. Information is in my description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you guys are challenged with during this time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.